to do.
All right.
You know, you'll clean up afterwards and that.
All right. Well, this has been a fun night.
Oh, yep, just like the last time.
That last session of Kill Dr. Lucky, where it's just all of us just staring at each other, just waiting for the one moment to strike.
My problem was that I had, like, all those, failure cards and, like, a couple of room cards. And then I kept getting bloody movement cards and room cards. It's like, no, I need to kill the guy.
And then there's me, since the beginning of the game, sitting on 6 murder weapons.
Oh, you had all the murder weapons then.
And all of them are for the southern side of the mansion. Not one of them is for the northern side. Alright, well, I will put together the list for next week. I'm going to reintroduce a couple of games. I'm probably going to reintroduce Red Dragon Inn and Defenders of the Realm to the lineup. And then and probably Flashpoint. And then I'll pick two new ones and we'll see what everybody thinks.
No Munchkin.
All right.
As I said, there will be 2 other choices as well. Yeah.
Yeah.
I just got to figure out which ones I want to put in.
Unlike last time, I'll have to actually look at what the board game says on the website, because quite a few of the board games didn't have any information on the Steam Workshop page, but it had, like, yeah. I think Red Dragon Inn was one of them, where it just had nothing about it. Like, what you do, where you go, what you know. The whole point of it. Big Book of Madness.
Yeah,
it does look mad.
This seemed kind of interesting. It looks like it has a rule book down here. Yeah, so...
Oh, little book here. Oh, it's an indicated mark.
There's a couple little books.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, it looks, I know, sir, I know.
Okay.
It looks,
It looks complicated, yeah.
But looks kind of deceiving.
Yeah, this is a game that if we play it, like, I would look at it beforehand so I understand the rules.
19 pages.
Four different colours, all kind of a school. Is this like Hogwarts? But with Lovecraft involved.
We are wizards, but,
yeah, because I say, look at the colours.
Absolutely not Hogwarts.
2 people of different classes, like, you know, different houses.
Yeah. It's more like elements. You've got air, water, nature, and fire. So, yeah. Let's see.
Cute animals on there.
Alright, good night.
Have a good night.
I like the goblin there, that guy's
Right,
hugging
you
mother
wanna see something
finally.
You want to see something that's kind of complex? How about this one? Xenoshift Onslaught.
Wow.
Has not even loaded yet. Alright, there we go.
Wave 1,
Everyone
wave
wants
2,
to
wave
open
3.
the URL
Jesus.
To check out something on this tablet over here. Oh, it's the rule book. 20-page rule book on how to fight a bunch of aliens and such. I think it's a deck building game.
God damn. Well, probably because there's 3 separate decks here.
It's like the game Dominion. It's a deck building game. Please stop doing that. I'm trying to see what all these are.
Whoops. Didn't mean to pick that up.
Yeah, it plays like Dominion, where the Xenosanctum is your gold, and you're trying to build your deck up. That's what it is.
I wonder, do they have any of those what they call legacy games?
Legacy games?
Yeah, there's like there's legacy games which are like versions of the other, like the normal ones, like say Risk, but they get permanent changes after every time someone wins.
I don't know.
So I'm curious if they do have that, because I remember playing that with someone, with my gaming group in real life, and that was a lot of fun, because it was Risk, but it was a legacy one, so it was like set in the far future with space and stuff.
Load image failed.
Yep, same here.
Failed.
I was about to say it's not. I was about to say I hope it's not just me again.
So this card game though is one of my favorite card games. It's a hidden role card game where each person has a character. You are not allowed to just show it to other people. There are 3 factions: the Shadows, the Hunters, and the Neutrals. The Hunters win by killing all the Shadows, but you don't know who the Shadows or even the other Hunters are. The Shadows win by killing all the Hunters and Neutrals, and then the Neutrals are there to fuck with everybody. Every single card in the Neutrals has its own unique objective.
So chaotic neutrals.
Well, some of them are like, you win if the Hunters win. Some of them are like, you win if you die first. Like, it's one of those types of games. It's real fun.
Sorry, I'm having way too much fun doing this. Since we're not actually playing.
Yeah. Let's see.
The table glitched.
No, you wanna see one of the most complicated board games that I have ever actually played? Welcome to Pokemon Master Trainer.
What the fuck is this?
So, there's a Pokemon on just about every single space, and you gotta roll dice to fight them and try to catch them. Then you gotta go to the Indigo Plateau and try to enter the final battle against a rival who has their own unique cards that are nearly fucking impossible to beat.
Jesus Christ.
I got disconnected.
Oh, it's all good. It's just this. I'll share the screen so you can see it, but it's just this massive fucking board that you have to just roam around.
It is literally like they just put the map and went, okay, what do we do with this map? How do we turn this into a board game? I know.
Yeah, it's stuff like this. You've got Pokemon that are just kind of sitting here, and you're waiting to discover them and catch them, and all of that. You've got your 6 starter Pokemon.
Christ.
Sorry, your 6 starter Pokemans. You've got the unknown dungeon Pokemon that are all the legendaries.
Mewtwo!
You can visit the Pikachu in the sea.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's just all sorts of stuff. It's super fucking complicated. It is a ton of fun, but it takes like 4 hours to go through one session.
I can imagine. Holy shit.
And then like
Only 4 hours?
yeah, I know, right? But no, like here's the thing: the rival cards that are the end of the game, even if you have the legendaries and have pumped them up with item cards, whether or not you win is pure luck of the draw.
Holy
because
shit.
if you get fucking Gary or Lance, you're basically saying, I don't want to win this game. Because, like, that's the thing, they have an attack strength of 15. You have to pump your fucking Pokemon up and get their attack strength above a 15.
How the fuck does that make sense?
And then here's the thing. 15 is not even his actual attack strength. He rolls 2 dice. If he gets a 1 and a 6, he adds +6 more to his strength. Like, it's super, as I said, it's super complicated.
And not only that, I just saw the note, I just noticed the picture of the dice on there, as you said, a 1 and a 6. It has to be specifically a 1 and a 6, not
But
7.
whatever you roll, there's likely to be some combination,
God.
and that's gonna give him a bonus. And like, good fucking luck.
So
on
double
winning.
threes wouldn't give him anything.
Yeah.
Fucking hell.
Like, the attack bonus in the cards, I believe the max it goes to is like +3. No, it goes to +5. But yeah, there's all sorts of complicated rules for like how your Pokemon get bonuses and like what you get to add to things and all sorts of other shit that you can do. You can fight each other to try to get items or Pokemon from each other. Just all sorts of shit. It legit is just, how can we turn Pokemon into a board game?
Wow.
I used to sit here and play this game by myself. Like, I love this game. It's super fun.
I can't blame you. I'm not sure how many people you could find to play this, to be honest.
Well, I had another friend that I did play this with, and it took us 5 hours. Just us two, going through this.
Oh, Jesus, with just 2 players, imagine...
Yeah, just 2 players. It is...
Yay,
it
Bulbasaur!
is legitimately it is legitimately how can
Squared
we make Pokemon into a board game, and they put they figured out how to put the grind into this game.
But, and yeah, at the same time, they also completely threw out anything about the elements and how they interact. But I'm sure that would have made it even more complex.
Oh yeah, absolutely. It's already super complicated.
Because, I mean, Mewtwo cannot lose to a fucking Dragonite. I refuse to believe that. He's fucking psychic, for God's sake!
Yeah, but this is Gen 1, where Dragon was OP.
Oh yeah, it was, yeah.
Dragon had like no weaknesses and just fucked everybody up.
Oh, it had
Dragon was
weaknesses.
weak to ice, of which there was one.
Oh yeah.
Well,
that's
Articuno.
right. Yeah.
But there are a few others, but I know what you mean. There weren't that many ice Pokemon.
Oh yeah, and the only way to get into the unknown dungeon was to draw it as an event card.
Ah, fuck.
But you got to choose who you fought, and you had to roll to catch them, which that's what the die underneath is.
Yeah,
If you want to catch them, you gotta roll a 6 to catch them.
Yeah.
Good luck.
Hence why the Master Ball here is to add 1, 2, 3, or 4 to your roll.
Yes.
Master Ball isn't even a guarantee.
I know, I
If
swear.
if you roll a 1,
know,
you
right?
don't catch him. Yep. And then, like, the ones over here, the pink ones, those 3 dice underneath is not you need a 3, 4, and 5. No, you need a 3, 4, or 5 to catch.
Oh, okay.
Which also means you fail on a 6.
What?
Yep.
Okay.
How can we make this more frustrating?
That's like rolling a crit, and it's like, oh, but it wasn't a crit.
Well,
But I confirmed it! Oh, no, I'm sorry.
Well, no, there's the thing, is what that does, though, is it does actually mean that you have a higher chance of catching the Execute, or the pink Pokemon, because you have a higher chance of rolling the middle numbers than you do the extremes.
Yeah.
So, like, the 1 and the 6, you actually, even on a 6-sided die, where it's supposed to be a 1 in 6 chance, you actually don't have a 1 in 6 chance of rolling a 1 and a 6. You have a lower chance. The truth is, yeah, no, for some reason, that's just the way the averages actually end up, is it ends up that 1 in 6 actually don't roll that often. Like, not super often. Not as much as the 3 and the 4 roll.
Yeah,
So I guess
like
that's a digital thing, then.
No, it's a real world thing. Yeah,
Okay.
no, there have been studies done on this. It actually is true.
Dice are rigged.
It's really, really interesting. I started learning these things, or things like that, about luck and just like percentile chances and things like that.
I definitely want to see something about that.
Yeah, I'm sure I could find it.
Yeah, fuck
Yeah,
you, Gary. You dickhead.
There's another one that I'm not entirely certain how it would really go. This is
Whoa.
Everyone is John. One person plays as John, and they have to describe how their day is going. Everybody else is my obsessions.
Huh?
And they get to draw cards. They are my skills and my obsessions. They get to draw cards, and they get to fuck with my day, and I have to make in whatever way they play those cards.
That sounds kind of interesting, just for...
Rob a bank, get married, and break a bowl.
Yeah.
Sounds eventful.
So you see, one day...
Literally.
Yeah, it's an interesting narrative game, but I don't really know exactly how it would go, because goddamn, you got to be really good at making up a story on the spot.
Yeah, I mean, it's gonna be like... Yeah, I mean, it doesn't have to be consistent. It could be like the, like we were doing with Dr. Lucky, where we were just going, oh, this tied into that, and it could just be ridiculous.
Yeah, where it can work out, and having these definitely does help. It gives you some direction.
So I was whittling, and you won't believe this, I broke a bone. And then I managed to meet a beautiful nurse, and we got married. However, I also found out she was also a big fan of Bonnie and Clyde. That's when we robbed a bank together.
Oh, I was coming up with like some whirlwind story in my head. Was like, well, you see, one day I was walking down the street whittling this stick. I was actually planning on robbing a bank after whittling this stick into a knife. It was going to be a nice wooden knife. You just shank someone real good. When I got into the bank, I started, doing the usual. I started sneaking around and stabbing the guards when people weren't looking, dragging them out of sight. Oh, but that last one, man, he got me. He he kicked my leg and broke my knee. But then that was when I looked him in the eye, and that was when we knew that fate had brought us together and that we were in love. 3 years later, we're married.
I was gonna shank him, but then he shanked me in the heart. Okay, I'm done. God damn.
Yeah, there's all sorts of fun things. There is one other card game that I do want to play eventually, and it's another hidden roles game. Secret Hitler.
Okay.
Secret Hitler, where there's
Ooh,
a whole bunch of people attempting to find out who the Hitler is in their group and put a stop to their dastardly plans.
I don't know about that guy, Dave. Doesn't he seem a bit like Hitler to you?
Seems kind of sus.
No, why would you think that and then just see this guy in the background going, "Ah, I believe in."
And according, there's different ways to play this, but essentially, you have, you can go up to 10 players, and there will be fascists as well as the one Hitler plus the liberals. The Hitler knows, I think it's let's see, the fascists are all hidden. Hitler knows who the fascists are. So they know who the Hitler is. I think the liberals don't know who anybody is, and you gotta figure out who's who and prevent Hitler from taking power.
Also, I love how I got those bullets to stand on their heads like that. Oh, you dick.
Damn it.
Yeah. I have all sorts of different workshop things that I can do, from Arkham Horror to Descent to, I think I have the Pathfinder card game in here somewhere. The Pathfinder card game is actually super fun, and eventually I do want to do that, but that's like a continuing adventure thing. Your character will actually level up and retain equipment that helps them with their tasks, and you got to go through the different adventures. But anyway, yeah.
Little Hitler, such a scamp.
Thank you all for playing. It has been a wonderful evening. I will figure out the list for next time, and we will see what everybody wants to play. See you all then.
Yep, see you then.
All right.
Bye bye.
Bye all. Where is the Discord thing?